Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised.
In the winter of 2018, 4 Delta Green agents are called upon to look into the disappearance of a police officer in a northern Minnesota housing project. Join Paul, played by Chris, Kendra, played by Becca, Mick, played by Joreen, and Douggee, played by Joaquin, in Project Echo, a scenario for Delta Green. If you would like to contact us, you can find us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM and on Facebook and Discord at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy. Kendra and Michaela, you guys are driving in the van right now. You guys are circling the apartments, trying to find a safer spot. You were just kind of rattled by some locals that noticed the van parked and tried to hassle you a little bit. Also, communication with Paul and Douggee has officially been lost at this point. What's going on in both of your heads right now?
Ah, fuck, I really don't want to go in after that asshole.
No, I don't want to go in, but I don't know. We also can't just leave them there.
And as you guys begin to make like your second lap around the building, I would say, or around the complexes, you guys see that a great number of people have shuffled back inside after this commotion, both the one that happened with the van and the one that you guys aren't really aware of, but the one that happened with Douggee and Paul. People have kind of disappeared, gone into their apartments. They've been warned of police presence in the area, and things seem to be really just kind of quieting down. It's almost startling that now on your second lap around this building, you only see a few figures walking around outside right now.
So you said like 2 laps, but that doesn't, like, that's maybe been 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's only been like 15 minutes.
Okay. Wow, that's unusual.
But yeah, in this matter of 15 minutes, the maybe 30 people that were outside have all disappeared inside the building. And you only see a small handful still kind of loitering around.
So what are we gonna do now? We can wait at least another 15 minutes, but then they've been inside for 30 minutes. And if the communication hasn't reestablished, then we do need to do something at some point.
I agree. I think giving them a little bit more time to see if communication does reestablish, maybe they just simply had to take things out to focus on whatever the heck just happened. So yeah, we'll wait 15 more minutes and then we'll go in.
Yeah.
Let's cut back to Paul and Douggee. Paul, as flies surround your head, face, and mouth, and you struggle to let out a scream, why don't you go ahead and give me a sanity roll?
I knew I was waiting for this to happen. Let's go ahead and do this. Knock this out.
I didn't forget.
I never forget. 13, so yes, I did make it.
Okay, so that's only going to be 1 sanity loss for you.
1 sanity point. All right, so I'm down to 59.
In a matter of seconds, you're able to swat these flies away from you, and they kind of disperse and kind of disappear into the corners of the room. Douggee, you saw all of this happen.
Yeah.
Basically in a matter of seconds. These flies quickly swarm, totally enshroud Paul's face, and then disperse. And
Sand check for me too?
yes.
I thought so. 22, I made it.
Okay, no sand loss for you.
Yes.
As the chaos kind of settles, and Paul is he's down, he's on the ground, kind of pushing himself back up to his feet, and you're sort of standing over him. You see this amazing scenery around you, this almost Greco-Roman style mural across this unfinished construction that you guys seem to have stumbled into. And you see this almost symmetrical nature of the room that you're in. You see directly where you guys crawled through from the mirror space in the bathroom. Directly in front, maybe 60 feet away, you see another mirror where it looks like you could crawl into the connecting apartment. And you see that this is like the apartments are connected on each side of the floor this way. So you could technically crawl through this next mirror, and then maybe in that apartment crawl through this next mirror. And this is just kind of like this scaffolding almost that just exists between the bathrooms of these apartments, which all share the exact same layout, or mirrored layouts, I should say.
What the fuck is this shit, man?
I have no fucking idea. Flies just came out of nowhere. You okay? You didn't like smear yourself for like fly food or something before you got here, right?
No, I have no idea. Is that like I'm just like kind of like acknowledging you're saying that and saying no? I'm flashing the flashlight over the scenes that I see. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this?
You see some burnt out black candles. They're in metal trays that are covered with wax that is dripped onto them. You see these kind of tall, almost church-like candle holders that also hold these half-burnt black candles.
God damn this shit.
Well, they're either I have no idea what the kids are doing with their gang stuff now, or this is looking pretty cultish to me.
Exactly. Do you got comms up? And I'm like over tapping my headpiece, trying to speak into it. Test. Anyone hear me? You hear me on the comms?
I hear you.
Michaela, Kendra, comms are still not established.
I don't think we got comms right now with them. Damn it. You got anything to take a picture with this? You got your phone?
Yeah, I think I got my phone here. I'll like take a few pictures of the place.
Before we go into that other bathroom, let's skedaddle back into the one we came from and give them an update.
All right.
And we'll send these pictures to them and see if they know anything. Maybe they have some
Alright.
insight. This shit is fucking insane, man. How does this room even exist? Like, how does it exist? It makes no goddamn sense.
Well, I guess maybe they could have. I don't know.
Hidden it? Like when it was.
I don't work
This had to
construction.
be-
Okay, I had a cousin who did that, but he was such an asshole, dude. I could barely even stand talking to the guy.
I get it. Let's not reminisce about your family history here. What I'm trying to say is this would have to have been built with this in mind for something like this to be hidden like this.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like so. How old are these? We gotta get this information.
Sounds like some old rich person had crazy ideas. I'm gonna guess. Well, that's normal. Like
in the hood.
Well, they had. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. I'm not arguing against your premise. I'm telling you, like
you guys start to hear these
this
steps.
is fucking insane.
And there's steps
Jesus.
in the hallway, and it cuts your conversation because you hear these steps down the hallway, and they stop at where you would probably place the door for the apartment. And you hear some whispering, and then you hear no, don't go in there.
Shit. Looks like we're not going back into the one we came from.
You hear them just continue to walk, and then you hear a door shut further down in the hallway, and you hear several other doors shut. And keep in mind, this hallway was just totally full of activity moments ago. People yelling, doors slamming left and right. And this is almost like, basically, this is like the last few stragglers in the hallway walking by this room, thinking better than to go in here for whatever reason, walking further on and then shutting their apartment door.
So we can hear the hallways from this catacomb we're in right now,
yes,
right? You're saying?
You can hear movement in the hallways. You can hear conversations when people talk. You heard them say, don't touch the door. Just keep going.
So everything's clear and precise. Like this room is perfectly created to like hear everything and to kind of access.
Created for that. Maybe not, but definitely has that effect where the walls are just totally thin.
So yeah, Dougie will say,
listen.
No, shut up. I think we picked like they got this is like a haunted room or something. The one we just went into. Okay, they got bad vibes about it. So I think we're safe if we go back.
Okay, here's one thing, and here's a heads up, man. This is from personal experience. When you see people go in and close their doors like that all at once, that means bad shit's probably about to go down. I saw that overseas quite a bit.
All right, but remember, we're not overseas. I will agree with you. Bad shit might be going down. Just don't throw hardware around, okay? Let's just go back in the room and just call people.
Yeah. Go ahead. You go back. We'll go back up there. I'll follow. You go first, or I'll go first and make sure it's safe, and then you can go behind me. Okay.
All right.
All right. And so I do that. I go back to like where we entered in from that one bathroom, and I kind of like climb through there. And before I give him the okay, I kind of just like go through with my pistol, my flashlight, kind of like around the corner of the bathroom, ensure no one's in the hallway of the apartment or anything like that, or in the apartment. You know what I mean? Like just to ensure.
Yeah. So when you like exit back out through the bathroom, you see that this apartment is still completely empty, and there's this eerie silence as you kind of it's completely dark in here, mind you. There's windows to this apartment, and you're able to see a little bit of light shining inside from the tall street lights they have out there. But this apartment is completely dark. Probably the power has been shut off for a while.
All right. And when I give him the hand signal to come back through, and while he's going through, I'm going to do a comm check with these two and be like, you two on there? You hear me?
Michaela, Kendra, you guys hear Paul crackling. You hear me. You hear it starting to kind of come through a little bit, and then you feel it's been reestablished. He's clear.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right.
Where the hell have you been?
Don't even get me started. First, Dougie's going to be sending you some pictures here real quick. Dougie, go ahead and shoot them those pictures real quick.
And sent.
Do you see those pictures you received from me that Dougie took?
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe you guys have some kind of idea. Looks pretty occultish like. We basically found through one of the bathroom mirrors of an abandoned apartment here, we found out that there's hidden chambers that are built into this building where you can access other apartments via the bathroom mirrors, and you can hear traffic from the hallway. So I think we found the central nervous system here of this complex, or at least this building. But can any of you do any kind of research, find out what you can about these pictures?
I guess we can try. We do have the computers over here.
Go ahead and do that for me real quick while we sit here. We're going to sit here for a little bit before we move on to the next apartment, unless you guys have an idea, want to join us, or if you want to stand by, or if you have any questions. And I got swarmed, by the way. Swarmed by fucking flies. Like
out of the Bible, you hear Dougie say.
Yeah. It smells bad down there, too. And you see the pictures there. It's not good. I just kind of like break up when I say not good, and I just pause for a second.
And you guys see these pictures get sent from Dougie's phone. There are a couple of pictures of this room that I described. There's a lot of this Greco-Roman style art. There's a pillar in the room. There's a bunch of candles. You see that it looks very highly saturated from the flash of his phone camera that just like flashed into pure darkness. So you see everything has this almost like reflective look to it. You're not really sure. Well, you don't really know what to make of that, but you see it, and it's there for you, and it's they're photograph files.
Do you think we should keep going on? Do you want us to? How old are these apartments? Do any of you two know? Because this thing has been here since these were built. There's no way that they built something like this after the fact.
That would be relatively easy to look up.
Can you find out for me real quick?
If any of you, Kendra or Dougie, have history or archaeology, I'd let you make a roll on that. Otherwise, it is very easy information to access with the internet.
I got history of 10, so I could try to roll for it.
You got the mega van of A-Team.
No, Dougie's not no.
Dougie critically fails, actually. So you think it was built like last year or something. You're like, I don't know, like probably made in the 80s. I'm just kidding. I actually don't know. But yeah, you really don't know. Is anybody looking it up?
Yeah, Kendra will take some time to pull up the public records for that kind of stuff.
So you're able to pull up the public records. You see that the building was planned in the 1920s, constructed in the 1930s. You are also able to find that the original plan for these apartments was more so luxury apartments. The original design for them was luxury apartments, and they kind of changed designs maybe halfway through construction, and these ended up being the apartments that they are now.
So, that being said, what do you two think we should do? Do you want us to keep going on? We can check out the next room, go deeper as we can. This is where the answers are going to be.
Right, but the further you guys go in, it sounds like there's no communication. That's a problem.
Yeah, we lost it. Now, my guess is, and this is just a hypothesis, we go into the next apartment, we'll regain comms again. Is for some reason when we go into this room or catacomb, we lose them, which I don't know. we're taking a risk doing that, but we did it once already, and we can go into the other apartment if Dougie feels fine with it. If he doesn't, he can go back with you all. What I'm going to have to feel comfortable with is if we run into some shit, we're going to need some QRF from you two guys, some quick reaction force shit. You got the saw in there in the van.
Wait, no. Here's what we do if there's trouble. Dougie, you wanted to bring a little saw thing. It's like, if we get caught, we're going to pretend like we're robbing the place and we just run the fuck out of here.
What if we get caught by something that can't be negotiated with? And I've ran into something like that before. Something that doesn't speak our language. Something that doesn't even consider us its equal. What do we do at that
Well, if we
point,
run into
Dougie?
immigrants, we can just do the whole, we need to be no trouble stuff, okay?
It's not immigrants, Dougie. If you haven't picked up that something's wrong with that room.
I know,
there.
I got the same vibes too, dude. There's some bad stuff out there. I'm just saying.
Lead's going to have to get thrown, maybe. And if lead needs to get thrown, I need to know if I can count on these two to come in and save us.
Well, you should remember there's a whole building for the people between us and them.
There is. And people survived greater odds. Listen, Kendra, Michaela, we're going to tell you what apartment we think we're going to be in, all right? Dougie's good at that. He could probably guesstimate what apartment we're going to be in. And hopefully you can keep track on a map that you guys have pulled up where we're at, okay? For some reason you think something's going wrong, it's your call. You can leave, and I respect your decision.
Dude, we're not going to leave you there.
All right.
You deserve it, though.
Just remember, I got a family. I missed that. You came and broke it.
Nothing.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go, Dougie. We're currently, what apartment are we in right now, Dougie? What number? Do you know?
I don't remember what number it was.
You could peek outside and probably quickly figure out by seeing some of the numbers on the doors. That would be one way to go about it.
Look through the eye hole.
Yeah. Dougie will go back into the room and take a quick peek to the nearby rooms.
Dougie, you slowly walk over to the door and you put your eye through the eye hole, and you see this like flicking light that's kind of shining down onto the dirty carpeting of these apartment buildings. And you see directly across from you is apartment number 112. Sorry, 212. I believe I said you guys were on the second floor.
All right, so we're like 213-ish, 211-ish.
You're across from 212. Kendra, I'm going to say that you're able to also access in the building plans kind of just like a full layout of a building blueprint of the modern incarnation of this apartment building. And you're actually able to figure out where that would place them.
Excellent. So, like, during this time, I'll make sure to show Michaela just in case we do have to go running in there. All right, Paul, you guys need to be back in communication with us in the next 15 minutes.
All right. And I click on my watch real quick. I'm like, all right, starting now. Go ahead. Let's go, Dougie. We don't need these two jumping in with a saw, spraying people down. And I just kind of pat him on the back, motion towards the hole in the bathroom. I'm joking, dude.
Sure.
As I wait for him to crawl through, then I follow him. And then we're going to head to the other, you know what I mean? The other apartment.
So you guys both crawl through. You're back into this chamber, and you see where the mirror is, just directly on from where you crawled through to where you can crawl into this next apartment. Now, this mirror is still in place. You probably would be able to kind of just like dislodge it a little bit, not like smash through it. You probably can just kind of like break it down. The thing is, you don't know about the apartment next door. You don't know what the situation is with this. The apartment you guys are in now is clearly vacant, and you already know that there's a lot of vacancies in this building, but you're not currently sure of the status of this room that you're walking into, essentially. So is there anything you guys are doing, or do you want to just move that mirror and just start to plow through?
We're gonna listen first for a second, see if we hear anything, and then I was gonna see if Dougie has, wild guess. He probably has really good skills when it comes to being sneaky and getting past shit. So I'll probably have him undo the window, and then I'll probably come through and clear the house or clear the apartment if I have to, or see what's ahead from there. So listen, get past, then clear.
So you guys quietly move up to the far wall of this chamber where you see this mirror kind of basically head level right in front of you guys, and you're just quiet. Both of you are just completely silent, and you're listening, and you don't hear anything in the other room.
All right, this is your moment to shine, Dougie. Can you dislodge that mirror there so I can get through?
Yeah, give me a second. It's gotta be delicate for this.
All right.
So what should I roll for that? I have lock picking and criminology.
Why don't you do? Well, I'll let you decide. Actually, whatever you're better at.
I'm better at criminology. I think that'd be
I think that's more fitting as well.
all right.
Violence of action,
All
baby.
right, so I got 62 out of 80.
Okay, perfect. So you start to put pressure on the back plate of this mirror, and you're pushing really, really hard on it. You're being very careful not to. You want it to move out of place gently, so that you can kind of set it aside. And you're being very careful to look for light shining through once you finally push that back plate out so you can see if there's light in the apartment. And you push that back plate out, you feel the mirror just dislodge slightly, and you're holding it in your hands, able to just kind of set it down on the sink that's in front of it. And you don't see any light in this building at all. You see from the open blinds and the street lights shining through, this appears to be another vacant apartment. Right now, you're looking through this mirror space. You see that this is a vacant apartment. You're looking straight through the bathroom, which has the door open. And you see all of these throughout the apartment. It's littered with these plastic water bottles and gallon water jugs, and they're all full of yellow liquid. All of a sudden, you see this light shine in the corner of the room, and you're very still. You're very careful. And you hear this. You see this light come out of a plastic lighter, and it just heats up the end of this glass pipe that somebody is huddled in the corner. And you just see this long trail of just chemical smelling smoke just dissipate into the room that you stare into. And this person is just laying slouched in a corner, fully covered in winter clothing, a puffy jacket, camouflage pants. You see them tucked away. You see one shoe missing. You start to smell the stench of body odor as well, and the stench of urine and feces, and the chemical smell of the substance that was just burnt.
As Dougie will turn back to whisper to Paul, all right, we got like a crack or meth head in the room. It's pretty horrible in there.
Well, that's better than something dangerous. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go in there. Going to let you talk to him. This is where you said we could do our thing, right?
All right, yeah. If
feel
we're
comfortable
lucky,
doing
they'll
this?
just think we're just a hallucination or something. We just bamboozle them.
And you got cash on you in case you got to get information out of him?
I got a few bucks.
Okay, listen, we're going to go in the bathroom and I'm going to do a quick comm check with Kendra, Michaela, so they don't run in here with the saw and kill the poor guy. I just look at him for a second. I just kind of smirk.
Again, I know you're trying to be funny. You're just too damn serious for it to work. Okay, it sounds like you're genuinely offering to do that. Okay, and it's worrying me. Okay,
it's okay. All right, I got you, man. I just gotta pat him. Let's go. So you go first, and then I'll follow you. Okay.
Okay.
And then before we leave the bathroom, let me check in with them. All right.
All right.
You guys quietly crawl through the opening of the window. It's not perfectly silent, but this person doesn't get roused by it at all.
Michaela, Kendra, checking in. We're in another apartment. We got some kind of drug addict here who Doug's going to try to get information from. We'll get you apartment number here soon when we can. I'm going to keep the mic hot so you can hear the conversation in case you need me to input anything, okay?
Adam, do we hear that?
Yep, you guys hear that.
All right. Cool.
All right, let's go. Now, I whisper to Doug, I'm like, we're going to keep the mic hot. They're going to be listening in. If they got any questions, ask. All right?
All right. So, yeah, Dougie will sort of slowly, he'll come out of the bathroom and, with his hands up, just slowly, hey.
You see this man is just like, I'm leaving. Okay, I got in here by accident.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just walking around, seeing, checking some places out, So.
He stands up and he's staring at you in the face, and you just see this look of just complete terror on his face. He just looks, he's not talking. He's just completely terrified. He's standing and he looks like he wants to run, but you're blocking him.
I and make sure like between him and the door is like, hey, look, I know you chose to smoke in the spooky place, but trust me, we're not bad, okay? So
He's eyeing the door.
Hey, wait. You want to share that? He's like looking at the dressing towards the pipe.
I just like raise an eyebrow, Dougie, for a second, like,
and just like play along.
Yeah, man.
No,
can we listen, man? We
came
just
here to steal my shit.
No.
Look, I'm
leaving.
leaving. The room is yours. I'm sorry.
Dougie,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dougie, you got 10 seconds, Dougie, before I take over here, man.
I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
Can I make a kind of roll to calm them down? Can I like maybe human or persuade?
Yeah, you can roll persuasion to try to calm him down.
So yeah, I'm going to try to just sort of, hey, we're not a threat to you. You can just go back to your corner and smoke. We're just passing through. 73 out of 70. Dang it.
Please, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry.
I just put a hand on Dougie and kind of push him aside for a second. I grab the guy by his shirt and I just slam him against the wall and I pull out my 1911. And I just kind of like, not putting it in his face. I'm like, you're going to sit down and you're going to shut the fuck up. You got it? You're going to give us answers we want and then we're going to leave you alone. Okay?
Fuck! You see him. He just starts pissing his pants like right away. You see this guy. He's like probably early 40s, a white guy. He looks just totally strung out and homeless. Yeah. And he's just scared. He just wants to, he doesn't know what this is, but he just wants to get out of here.
Sit down. I'm looking for a friend. And if you want to be okay, you're going to tell me the information about where I can find my friend. Now sit the fuck down.
Please, I'm sorry. Please,
it's cool.
I'm sorry.
Sit down. I trip his feet up, like kind of just trip his feet up so he sits down on his ass.
Ow!
Shut the fuck up, buddy, or I'm going to goddamn put a round in your head. Listen, there's a cop here. There's a cop here named Roger Johnson. I'm sure you saw him around, right?
I don't know any.
Let me finish
anybody.
talking. Let me finish talking. There's a cop named Robert Johnson here who's coming around here looking around trying to find answers about something that happened 10 years ago. You know about this? Something that happened 10 years ago where some little boy died? Yeah, you do, right?
I
don't bullshit me, motherfucker.
I don't know anything. Please. I'm sorry. Please.
Yeah, I'm going to roll a roll here real quick. I'm going to roll Carol Navigate. No, I'm just playing. I'm going to roll. I don't got any kind of. I thought I had human. No, I don't. Heavy weapons, first aid, melee weapons, military science, land.
Chris, you do not have human.
I don't have. Yeah. I was like, listen, you give me what I want. And I'm like, pull out my wallet and I take out like $80. This is yours. All right. So here's your options, buddy. 1, you get a round in your head. 2, you tell me what the fuck I need to know. You keep the cash and you can buy all the fucking crack you want. I need to know about what is going on here with the little sadder shit. I need to know what's going on with Roger Johnson. I need to know about the weird shit that's happening here and why people are afraid of apartment 213 and why that apartment's bad. So tell me that and this money's yours. You bullshit me, you're getting a fucking round in your head.
He immediately goes to take the money that you're holding. He's just
tell me what the fuck I want to know. First things first. Who's Roger Johnson? What do you know about him? What happened to him?
Please.
What happened to him?
I'm sorry. Please. I
pull out $20. You want this? You want 20 of this? Tell me what the fuck happened.
He takes the 20 and he's kind of like folding it in his hand and he's like, I'm sorry.
So who is he?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know who he is. He's not part of my case at all. Saturn shit. I don't know about Saturn shit, man. Look, I just broke in here to smoke.
Did you say case? Oh, what case are you talking about?
My case. I'm on probation.
Oh, okay.
For something that happened last year. It was just a misunderstanding. You see, I've been off of my medicine for a little while now.
You've been seeing weird shit around here?
Well, I usually just stay in this room, but there's other rooms here too they're empty.
Why are they empty?
You know which ones are empty?
I could tell you which ones are empty. If your friends want to come up here and they want to get high in here, you guys can use my room. Look, please. I'm sorry.
We know. Okay, just tell us where the rooms are.
He's shaking so hard right now.
Yeah.
His arms are just shaking. He just looks so helpless right now.
Just tell us where the rooms are. First things first. Tell us where the rooms are.
Okay. And he gets like a cigarette butt and he starts writing on the back of like a fast food wrapper and just an ash.
I read it out loud so they can hear it, the other two. You know what I mean? So I like reading it as he's saying her. Like, all right, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so you get basically the room that he's in, the room that you guys were just in, and then upstairs there's another room. It's 320, and that one is empty, and he says he stayed there. And then up on the top floor, there's room 418, but he doesn't stay on the top floor.
Why not?
I get nightmares on the top floor.
You see some crazy shit?
Like
what? Like a lot of like weird sexual shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you hear flies?
Yeah. Flat. Yeah.
What other shit? What happened 10 years ago with all the craziness, with all the riots and everything?
10 years.
Were you here 10 years ago? Was that before you started getting off your meds?
You're starting to kind of think he might just be trying to agree with anything that you're saying.
Do any of you got any other questions from the gallery for this guy?
Hey, I can get you and your friend high.
Oh, really? Who do you get your dope from?
I was just outside, and
This place got the best dope.
Oh yeah, it's fucking good dope. If you give me like 20 more bucks, I could talk to my friend, probably get us like a 2-for-1, and we could just come up here. We could just get real high and just fucking your.
My buddy here might get with you afterwards. He seemed pretty quick to want to. I just kind of look at Dougie. I look back at him. I'm like, listen, and I give him the rest of the money. You keep this. We were never here, all right? Keep smoking your dope. What's the quickest way to get to this 320 room and the 418? Just the steps? Do you know any secret ways?
No, just I just do steps. I don't.
Does anyone give you shit? Does anyone give you shit when you go up there? Do they got people watching the hallways?
Fucking sometimes guy kept hitting on me, man. Kept hitting me, and he took all my money. And
what's the name of the drugs that are so good? What do they call their crack here?
Hey, it doesn't matter, okay? He's gonna. I don't think he knows the names of this stuff. He just takes it whenever he can get it. We got what we want out of him, okay? Let's just move on, okay?
Before I smoked, I used to do dope, and yeah, it was real bad for me. And my cousin, he used to do dope, and he's the one that got me shooting. And then after my case, I started just only do smoking, and and just hanging out, and just
Listen, man, I get on my knees for a second, and I kind of look at him. I'm like, you're in a bad spot, buddy, and this place isn't good. I'm like, think about that for a second, okay?
You start to hear this sound, and it's like coming from the bathroom that you guys came out of, and you hear it's like it's in the next apartment, and it's like you're hearing it through these two open mirrors, and you hear somebody enter the apartment next to you, look around for 2 seconds. You hear him step around in the living room. You hear a couple footsteps into the bathroom, and then you hear this person exit and just shut the door. And you hear it just lock up. That's
not good. Grab his jacket, Dougie. You're leading the way, all right? Give him your jacket. all the niceness that was just starting to come out. I'm like, give me your jacket.
Are you taking his jacket?
Oh, give it to me. Give me your jacket.
He starts to take it off.
All right. And
it's clearly not the first time he's been forced to give up his belongings.
Does he have anything on underneath it?
Just a very ripped, smelly t-shirt.
I think for a second, and I look down at what I'm wearing while I'm wearing plaid, so I could be looked at. I'm like, Dougie, throw this on. I toss him the guy's jacket. You're leading us upstairs.
Wait. No,
Someone's looking for us, man. You want to play the role? You got to play the role. Let's go. I don't want them to come to this apartment next. We're going up to 320. You hear me? I say over the microphone.
You put it on, okay? You just scream some kind of law person thingamabob with you guys. You put it on. I'm fine. Okay, you put it on.
All right, I throw the jacket on. I don't give a shit. I'm like,
gross. Roll sanity.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How's it looking out there, you two? Do you see any action movement out there? We think someone's trying to comb these apartments looking for us.
Michaela, Kendra, where you guys are right now, I don't know if you guys are still circling, but it's just starting to look more and more empty outside. And you guys are really feeling that things seem to have calmed down quite a bit. This kind of tense moment that was just happening maybe an hour ago has seemed to kind of dissipated into this strange, eerie feeling of quiet and calm as you guys are in this cold vehicle overlooking this monolithic building.
think we would indeed still be circling the building, if only to keep a little warm so that we can keep the motor running and not just stand there wasting power, wasting gas. While they are interrogating this person, while they are interrogating him, can we look at the map and see the other apartments, see if there's anything weird, see if we can find those caverns on there, etc.?
You're not really able to like see anything about like specific apartments. It would be hard to see. So there's like a lot of reasons why an apartment could go vacant. It could be for like a higher profile reason, like somebody commits a crime or something like that, or somebody dies. But the thing is, like, in those reportings, they don't really feel it, like, unless it's like an actual police report or something, they're not going to say like, oh, so-and-so of apartment 320 died, unless you're like looking at like actual or searching for like police reports or something that would reference these places. It would be a kind of like a tough thing. When you're looking through just the building plans themselves are kind of old. It's more so like structural information. It's like basically just building blueprints. They do have the names of the room numbers on there because that was part of the building's planning, I guess. But as far as like knowing the history of these vacant rooms, it's very hard to go about getting that information without probably hearing it from somebody or looking specifically into police cases.
Okay, and on those blueprints, because we already heard that there is some sort of internal opening, like tunnel system, etc. Is that depicted on there?
In the modern blueprints, no. It's almost just like blank space, or it's just not drawn in the plan. Like the previous structure of this building isn't really drawn in the plan. But you just know from looking into the building that it was conceived with a different plan in mind.
So here's where hard decisions are going to be made. Are we going to go to the third floor where we know this guy was staying, or are we just going to jump straight to the fourth floor? And if we do jump straight to the fourth floor, where I just kind of like stop going with my train of thought, what I was going to think what might be there. Are you two going to want to come with, or do you want us to just keep moving ahead and keep seeing how quick we can get up there and what we can find out before things get too hairy down here?
Mick, you're starting to feel this buzzing in your pocket. The cell phone that's in your jacket pocket seems to be going off.
Hold that thought, Paul. Give me a second, and I pick up the phone.
Hi, Mick. This is Tamara. You're just in my house earlier.
Oh, yes. How are you doing, Tamara?
Good. It's just after you guys left, I remembered something, and you guys had said to call you if I think of something that might be helpful to you. The lady whose kid died, the one that my dad was talking to, I remember he said her name one time, and it was Marceline. Now, I don't know if that's going to help you find her in the building or anything, but I just remember my dad was talking to a woman named Marceline, and she was Jerome's mother, and I'm almost 100% certain of it. I wish I had thought of it earlier.
No problem, Tamara. Yeah, that will definitely help us out. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate what you're trying to do for me. And she hangs up.
Okay.
I'm waiting here, Mick.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Tamara just called me back saying that she just remembered the name of Jerome's mom. It's Marceline.
Okay. I think Marceline. Okay. How about this? Dougie, Crackhead, and I are going to go up and check out the fourth floor. You guys want to, or we'll check out the third floor, 320, the room that the bum was last in up there. You go talk to Marceline while we're doing this. And if we need to, we can converge for apartment 418. How does that sound?
It sounds risky because if something goes wrong, we cannot get you out anymore if we are in the building itself.
Oh, okay. Give me the apartment number then for this Marceline, and then we'll go talk to her.
Yeah, I can try and find it, but I don't. This whole complex is so big. I don't know if we can just find it like that.
Gotta try, Mick. You gotta try.
Can you ask your buddy?
I don't know if he'll know, but Dougie, do you have any way you can find out where this lady they're talking about lives here?
Yes, I'll just consult my psychic manual of where we will live. I don't know.
Did you leave it home? Yeah, he left the psychic manual at home. So you guys with the mega computers and the A-team van there, can you try to do whatever woo stuff you guys do to look that shit up?
We could.
Wait, hold on. Our Mystic Crackhead's talking. What's that?
Well, I have some friends in this building. We could go ask them. We'll go get high and we'll ask them about this person you guys are looking for, and they'll know.
Totally, yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Dougie and I are gonna go get high. All right, we'll get that information. I'll let you guys know when we have it. Okay.
Look, man, I'm just saying, these guys, you don't want to mess with them, man. If they're telling you to smoke, you're gonna need to smoke just to prove, man. That you can
don't worry about it. You know,
but we
know how to have fun. All right.
I look at Dougie and I look back at the guy. I'm like, yeah, we do. Hey, do you know some lady named Marceline? Do you know some lady named Marceline here? Lost her son?
No, but my friends, they know everything about this place.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and show us to your friends here, man. Okay. Do you want your jacket back?
And you see, he just opens the door to the apartment, and he's kind of looking around to make sure nobody spots him leaving, almost in a way. And then he'll move for you guys to follow him, and he's really out of sorts, but he's taking you guys up these metal staircase, and he's not hiding. He's certainly not hiding. He's just very out of sorts. He looks very scared still. He looks like he's looking at things that are, maybe not really. He's bothered by things that aren't there, scratching at his skin, looking off into space, but he's bringing you guys up the stairs. And then you see he opens the heavy twin steel doors for the third floor. When you guys get to the end of this stairwell, or not the end, but where it goes into the third floor, and you can see it also keeps going up higher, but he stops there, and you see, like, you walk by just another person that's kind of just like almost passed out on the staircase, just sitting on the stairs with his head in his lap. And you guys walk right by him, and he pays no attention to you guys at all. And you just keep moving, and he opens up the door for floor number 3. And then he's just leading you guys down the hallway. This shell of a man just dragging himself with his one shoe on and his no jacket and freezing cold weather. And he's just kind of dragging himself along this hallway until he stops at a door for 3-8. And he starts to just kind of bang on the door. And you can hear like music playing inside. And he's just like banging on the door. And he looks back at you guys, and you see this dumb smile kind of stretch across his face. And like his eyes just kind of like look relaxed. And he's just like, yeah, come on. Once you guys meet my friends, man, they're gonna set you up. They'll set you up good. And you see, he just like is so just out of sorts right now. The door opens, and you see this taller, maybe like mid-30s age African-American man. He has like a very tightly cropped and neat fade haircut. And he's wearing this white A-frame tank top with a gold chain. It's just like it's not like a gaudy gold chain. It's just like, just kind of like this thin and small gold chain that kind of, you notice it on his chest. And he like opens up the door, and you see the chain that's keeping the door from opening up fully. And he's just like, what the fuck do you want? It's like, hey man, I brought some fucking friends down here, man. And they got money and stuff too. And he's like, I thought I told you never to fucking come back here. Are you kidding me? You want me to beat your ass again? Who the fuck are you bringing around my place? And you see like this guy is just peeking out. Get the fuck out of here. Get your fucking friends out of here. I told you, no more freebies. Don't make me come outside.
We got money. We got money.
Look, I don't know who the fuck you guys are, but you better get the fuck off of my step right now.
Ooh, I'm gripping my pistol like in the, you know what I mean?
And Dougie just got a hand on it, like a tight grip on your shoulder. It's like, calm the fuck down. Let me do this. Look. Obviously, there's been some bad blood between you and this guy. Okay.
Oh, score somewhere else, buddy. Get the fuck out of here. And you just hear the door just slam shut. And you see the guy that you're with is like pounding on the door. He's like, come on, man. And the guy, like the other guy, the music is just blaring in this room. And you see he's kind of trying to turn his back to this distraction at his door.
Look, I'll take like a 20, just like sort of like flash it, like, hey, look, come on, man, we got money. We're just, new to we're just dropping by. We want to get some stuff, just so be friendly,
Okay, Dougie or Paul, I'll let you guys make a criminology or...
I got 10% at criminology, so I think...
All right, I'm going to try to roll the criminology. 67 out of 80.
Basically, what this is trying to represent is like you using the right words to get in here.
Yeah. So Dougie got a 67 out of 80.
Okay, so you basically are just like, you use like the exact right drug terminology for him to kind of like put in his head, like, okay, like you're not a cop, you're a user, because otherwise you wouldn't know about that. And you see, he's just like, he's talking from the other end of the door. He's just like, oh yeah, you're looking to cop, motherfucker? You're looking to cop some shit right now? Yeah, you're not some fucking cop?
Yeah, well, no, we're not.
Not
okay, we're not. We are not. We're not cops. My friend here, he is way too wound up to be a cop. Okay, my God.
You just see the door just flies open, and he's just like standing in the doorway, and he's just like, all right, well then get the fuck in the house right now. Get the fuck in. Don't be making a scene in my fucking hallway. Get the fuck in now. Come on. You too, you piece of shit. And he's like, just kind of like looking at the homeless guy. He's like, sit down, you fucking loud ass motherfucker. And you guys enter this apartment. You see there's like this flat screen TV, and there's some video games going on. And there's two other guys that are just sitting down on the couches, just mean mugging you. And you see that there's a firearm on the table.
Why don't you take a look through our growing catalog of one-shot scenarios to find out about Chronicles of Darkness, Delta Green, Call of Cthulhu, 13th Age, Eclipse Phase, Rogue Trader, Slasher Flick, and probably even more.